This is a DeVry projector mechanism. One time it was in a suitcase, so it was a suitcase projector. .35mm, silent, and I had the whole thing, bought it about 30 years ago in a junk market. The interior of the box was lined with asbestos, so at a certain point obviously I decided that had to go. The box was rotten anyway, and I'm going to see what I can do with this old mech. Just maybe turn it back into a projector again. This is the DeVry Corporation Chicago with the patent numbers and the logo. There are some other bits, including the original motor, lamp, spindle thing, to use a technical term, and one spool. I've got to have a think about all this and see how that might come together. There's some light rust, medium rust maybe, and of course the inevitable dead spider. So plenty of cleaning to do before I have to think about maybe assembling it back together again in some shape or form. The shutter was well rusted onto the shaft. Eventually managed to get that off, and had to in order to be able to get the lens barrel out. So there's an inner lens in there which has been in there for 80 years or 90 years or something. Probably doesn't want to come out, but that's the next task. I'm taking a closer look. There's a thread in there. And I think what I thought was an outer tube with a complete lens inner tube. Actually, this is the lens tube, and those two lens rings are actually screwed directly into it. Okay, well, and there are screws there holding each blade on individually, which is nice, assuming the screws will come out. Yes, with a little persuasion from the plus gas. So we cut those blades off next. Well, that turned out to be a single, arranged in 3 blades of course, with the 2 little collars. You can see from the slots there that gives it some adjustment, because the collar is fixed tight to the shaft. Can't move, so that's quite useful to have that adjustment. Those parts are now in the rust remover overnight. Well, I've been giving this mechanism a quick basic clean up of the accessible areas before a major strip down and disassembly. So it's starting to look like something that might actually still have a purpose.